Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to another stream. So today we're going to be working on a few things. Let me jump back over to here. Alright, so if I've had my 2-day break, and during those 2 days I actually finish off the janitor system. So what I'll do is I'll jump in game and show you that, and then I want to go and look at the NPC animations, because today we're going to be changing, or we're seeing how the talking animations look, and also converting the NPC animations like the walking and all that sort of stuff to the player animations, so that they will actually look like they're walking around the way players do, type of thing. We've got some new talking animations and stuff like that. I've also got some new stab react animations that are now synced. We need to add them. I've also got another interaction animation which is going to be good for the toilet doors. So we'll be doing all that type of stuff today. But mainly what I want to do is brainstorm pretty much. So shout out to the one watching. But today we're pretty much, because we now have 2 jobs. There's planned to be 5 jobs. So warehouse job, kitchen job, laundry job, a workshop, and a janitor, which is this job now. But for those other jobs I actually need 3D models, and we need to wait about a week, about 6 days before that can happen. So today's Wednesday for me, so I'll be able to get that next Tuesday. So we need to sort of work out what we're going to do for the next week in preparation for the next job. So if you've got any plans of some features that we can work on, jump in the comments guys. But what I'll do is I'll show you the janitor system. So just as usual, you need to put on your working clothes to be able to work. When you come over here, you can generate tasks, and it generates a bunch of tasks. So these are all the locations that you know, you can sweep or mop, type of thing. So as you can see, we've got sweep for all the cell blocks, and mop for them and that. So what I'll do is I'll initiate this one, and then you'll go into like a cleaning sort of idle with your broom. So it's telling me to go to cell block A and sweep the floors. So when you get here, a little button pop-up will pop up to say to sweep, and then that's when you start sweeping. So if I exit, I'll actually fail the task. So what you got to do is you just got to stay in here, and this is very basic right now. You know, people are you know, suggesting to have like water puddles and all that type of stuff, or maybe there's specific areas that you got to sweep. We can get technical like that later on, but right now we're in a pre-alpha stage. We're trying to get to an alpha stage, so that means we're trying to get to a stage where the game has all the base features that the final game will need, and then we can upgrade everything and add, you know, all those little final touches and stuff like that. So now I've swept the joint, I can actually go back and finalize the task. So I'll come back here, I'll go into the janitor, and now I can finalize that task and get paid. So what I'll do is now I'll do a mopping. So they'll sort of that list will sort of stay there, so until you complete them all, or until you sort of leave the server, type of thing. And those tasks are for you only. No one else can, like, everyone sort of gets their own tasks get generated, type of thing. So now we need to sweep the showers, or mop the showers, type of thing. So now we've got the mopping. I removed these dividers, because this is an actual thing, like showers would be like this in jail. But so that's finalized. So there's sweeping and mopping for the janitor job. Fairly simple, but it adds that other job. The reason I could do it is because I had all the models for it, type of thing. I could get the models as well. Like this is off Sketchfab, this broom here. And I should be able to finalize that one, and bang. So as you can see, you'll sort of, I've only got them left. But that's pretty much that. So what I want to do is I want to go and check out the NPC animations, like, because I pretty much want to show you what they look like now, because we're going to actually convert these animations over. So see my walk. I want them to have this walk. See how they got a very UE4 walk. And also he's on a fucking cell phone. We need to remove that. I've also like they've got a smoking one, a smoking animation they do. And why aren't they talking? Well, anyway, they walk very rigid, but I want them to walk like this. See how my walk's a lot better than theirs. So, but firstly, I want to try out the. I think I have to modify those a little bit. So firstly, I want to try out the talking animations, but let me show you the animation. So these are the new. This is their new idle. This is how they'll idle. And then they'll walk like the player, and then there's an arguing two, talking, and yelling. So he's talking. Like you, let me show you what the other talking ones like. So it's 1, 2, and 3, which is probably this. So see how this is like nothing compared to what our animator's done. Like there's this and that. Like that's the main one they do, that one, and yeah. So very basic ones, but the ones we got now, uh, this one talking much better. As you can see, even the fingers are animated. It's a loop, and then he's yelling. Much better, guys, as you can see. Our animator's amazing, man. But yeah, there's yelling, and then we got I think it's arguing, or arguing two. He's arguing one, but see, this can probably be combined. See, like we could potentially need variations, you know. So if they're talking, they'll go into they'll talk to each other. But if they're yelling, they both need to yell at each other. So we need multiple variations. So at least one more talking, one more yelling. There's already two arguing. Why is that not smart AI? And there's arguing two. Yeah, so there is. What's that? Arguing two. This will just make it. Look at this animation, man. This is insane. That's a crazy animation. Like 20-second arguing. They argue for 20 seconds. I think they're wait, but what I need to do is, for starters, is I need to fix these guys up. I can go to this one. Why is that the base? Okay. This is the one I want to modify here. So what is it? Prop. No phone calls. Prop anims. Where's edit? Or would it be one of these? Probably would be this one here. Wrong one. I'm looking for prop animations because they can't be holding a phone. Oh, we can give them our own custom death animation. But they're not gonna die anyway. Uh, Prop animations. Where are you? What? Oh, Rome settings. Alright, fuck it. That's what it is. That's why I didn't. So it's in here. Okay. Actually, no, we'd have to make our own. No, we can't have any of these. We'd have to make our own prop animations because it will go from our like stance to the back to the smart AI stance. It won't look right, so we can't have prop animations for starters. But what I should do actually is go to the master and do it. Rome settings. No prop animations. Remove that. Okay, there's that. And this is actually where I could do this. Yeah, I need to do it here. So hit the default animations. This is where we change everything here. Okay, here. We can do that to our new NPC idle. Bang. We'll leave jump. We need to redo this to a new one. We'll call this walk new. Alright. This is me fixing it, yeah. So now this needs to be just our walks, which I'm assuming we would have, which is what's this? Stand idle. Okay. Bang. Boom. Boom. Bang. 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 Now we need walk forward, walk left, right, walk forward, left, walk left, right, and walk backwards. Okay. Okay, we need to go to walk. Walk backwards. Duplicate underscore NPC. Go bang. So when they walk backwards, walk forward, NPC. Walk left, right, or what is it? Walk right, walk left and right, and walk backwards right, and back and left. So NPC, walk left, walk right, NPC. I've also got scrap models too, which we can look at. NPC. There's right, and now we need to walk backwards right. Walk forward left. Okay. Walk right. Walk left. Backwards right. Forward left. Backwards right. Forward left. So there's our blend space. Uh, okay. So walk forward. Walk forward, boom. Walk forward left. Boom. Walk left. Walk backwards. Walk right. Walk backwards right. Walk backwards. Boom. Alright. Much better. Why isn't the blend spaces here? Alright. Well, anyway, who cares? So there's that. Now, so theoretically, oh, I need to go to here, change the talkings in this one. talk. Okay, here we go. Now we need, oh, they need to be montages, okay. So, check up on you guys. Should I set a 0 watching? We're going for 20 minutes now. So now, let me close this. We need montages now for this new stuff, which would be, okay. Let's copy one of these montages. NPC new montages. Animation montage, NPC talking. We'll go like this, talking one. Talking. Okay, there's talking. Now we can duplicate. We call it yelling one. Yelling one. Yelling. I think there's only one yelling actually, is there? Yep. Now we can do arguing 1 and 2. Arguing 1. Argue. Arguing 2. Alright. Good, okay. Okay, here we go. What's this? All the variations, alright. So, NPC talking. So they can either talk, or they can yell. But see, we can probably switch this up somehow. Like one's yelling, okay. One's yelling. One's arguing. No, let's maybe just switch this around. we'll see how this goes. Interact time deviation. Interact time for 5 seconds. Let's at least do it for like 10. Oh wait, this is the default, so we don't want to change that. We only want to change that. Okay. So now let's go see how the NPCs look. Hopefully these don't need compiling or something. Whoops. What? Okay. Okay, let's jump in game and see how they look now. So this is what we need to get done. We've also got some scrap models. A couple fixes here. We might be able to, we'll probably do some of this if we run out of stuff to do in a stream. We can fix that as well. And these are the other jobs that we're planning to do. But the next job I think is going to be the warehouse workshop. Where you can manufacture license plates. So I'll probably buy the models for that first. I don't know if this is not working anymore, because if you're watching and it says there's more viewers than it actually says on screen, jump in the comments, because I had to reconnect in Streamlabs. These are probably not working anymore. Like all these, like I'll probably have to get new links for this stuff. So yeah, I'm not sure. Or maybe taking 2 days off. YouTube doesn't want to recommend my streams anymore. I wouldn't be surprised, man. That would probably mean the chat's probably not working. It'd probably work here, maybe not here. So now these NPCs just should look better. Except for those animations. That's what I need to get him to do. Unless it doesn't look that bad. I don't think it looks that bad. Let's see how they argue now. This is them talking. Okay. For 5 seconds by the looks of it, or something. And I don't know why he jumps up and down when they... there. I think he may be too close, or too close to the wall or something. I don't know. See, they actually look a lot better now. Yeah, see how they're doing the exact same animation at the exact same time? That's why we need variations of it. Are they glitching or something? I feel like the frame rate's just dropping, like 40 frames. Okay. I think this is a little bit because of the size of this joint and all the stuff that's happening in here. I think I know how to fix that. We have to make one array instead of multiple arrays. Shout out to the one watching. So the view count is watching. The view count is watching. The view count is updating. So what I want to do is we've got to change those blueprints, characters, NPC, must NPC. Then we need to do these anims. Where is it? AI interact. Settings. Okay. First montage is the animation this character will play when interacting with the AI. Second is the animation that will try to play on the other AI character. Okay. Okay. But how come there's no different types of interacts? If true, the animation will loop and set the run in order all the animations are played. Oh, okay. So Hmm. The only thing we can do is just go like this. So one that uh they're either talking, arguing, yelling and arguing, or arguing and yelling. Or yelling and talking maybe. I don't think that would work. Alright, that's the variation we're going for. Let's jump in and see how that goes. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna make sure I actually did that. So we can do that next. We can also add them and see how that works with the synchronize. Uh, but if you've got any suggestions, even if it's after the stream, jump in the comments and let me know if you've got any suggestions for some features that we can work on over the next week. I've just got to start, you know, like watching roleplay servers again. Maybe on YouTube I can just watch some prison roleplay servers and get reminded of all the type of stuff that needs to be added. Because really what I'm trying to do is really just get all the jobs done out of the way, because I think these 5 jobs are good for the base game. Uh, we're checking NPCs. I think they're not doing what they should be doing. I think they've been reset somehow, maybe because I've been setting the default. So these guys need specific instructions. Wow. Yeah, I think 10 seconds is a good number. Interact for 10 seconds at least. In between interaction points, time between AI interact. No in between behavior. And they've got their individual tags. Oh wait, no, that has to be like that. Then AI interact. We should have use in between behavior here. Alright, that should be good. Now these guys should have individual things like that. Yeah, 1, 2. All right. Right. I think with a couple more variations of talking, arguing, yelling, we'll be able to. It will look alright, unless because I don't know if it's randomizing going to arguing. Sometimes I argue, sometimes I yell, so it should be. It just makes the NPCs look better, type of thing. The thing I want to mainly look at is like how they transition from going into like leaning, from walking to leaning, and then from leaning to walking, and the same thing for sitting. Okay, they seem to be working properly now. One's talking, one's arguing. Oh, that looks alright. That looks mad. Oh, I think they're arguing now. That looks sick. The seating actually seating doesn't look that bad, and the leaning I think is fine. They look better now. We can probably get away with the variation we got now. There's one talking, so one can talk, one can yell, one can argue, one can yell. This is much better. It looks like he was about to throw a punch. Yeah, that's not that bad. Yeah, they've got the normal crouch. That was fixed. Yeah, that's not that bad. What I want to try is maybe like someone said if you make the overalls a little bit bigger, they might not clip through the character. We could probably do that. I don't know how bad it will look. We can try that. But they're doing their thing now. Yeah. One's yelling, one's arguing, yeah. They're arguing over the fucking warehouse job. Yeah, that's good. I don't. He only seems to pop up and down there. Maybe it's the animation not being root motion, or it is root motion, and that's the issue. Yeah, alright, that's good. Now let's do this one here, which should be like a toilet door montage or something. Toilet uh, door. Oh, that's right. I've got to make a new one. Animation montage. Open, close, toilet door. Upper body's what we want. Yep. Okay, beautiful. Is it here? Okay. Toilet. Boom. That's better. Now we've got some a little bit better animation for that. Now we need interesting. We need variations of them. Yeah, we need variations of them. I'm not gonna. We need those variations of those. So yeah, we need crouch versions. The animator, no, we need crouch and handcuffed versions of new synced stab reacts. I think it's just when I get cuffed. So cuffed, normal, cuffed and crouch, yeah. Standing, crouch. So we've got the standing, we need crouch. Crouch, stab reacts. Cuffed, stand / crouch reacts. So cuff while standing and crouch stab reacts. Crouch stab reacts. We have standing one. So there's that. Start knocking some of this stuff off the list. I'll show you some of these models now that potentially we could be using. Some scrap models. So we've got scrap electronics, scrap metal, and scrap wood, which we can use for like crafting. So if you wanted to craft a shiv, you'll need some metal and some wood to be able to craft a shiv. Electronics, I'm thinking, is maybe you can craft, maybe you need electronics and metal to be able to make like a tattoo gun or something. Maybe you need some other objects. Maybe you can like repair stuff as well, like with you know, say you had a 3D printer. I'm thinking about making a 3D printer something that's sort of accessible, like a contraband, where you can like 3D print access cards type of thing. And maybe these things can have condition and type of that and type of stuff, and to repair it you might need, you know, some electronics and some metal to be able to repair it and stuff like that. So those are sort of the ideas I'm sort of brainstorming for that. But mainly that's what I wanted to sort of you know, focus this stream on, is maybe getting some we've been going for 46 minutes. I don't think there's anyone watching. I think yeah, taking 2 days off, YouTube doesn't like it. But that these are the models type of thing, but I need to make them much smaller. Like, I don't know if these are too big. Are these too big? I don't know. I was thinking about just making them smaller, you know, like this big maybe. I think that's a more realistic size. Oh, I can do it that way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make them half the size. I think they look much better. Yeah, that looks more like it. Because it fits in it's meant to fit in your inventory type of thing. But yeah, I think that those are mad little, those are perfect sizes for scrap. So I'm thinking maybe another piece of scrap we can have is like plastic. Uh, so we can maybe plastic, you need plastic for something. If anyone's got any more ideas of what the different types of scrap we can have, because I think a crafting system is good. Like, you know, where you can craft a tattoo gun or stuff like that. This stuff's required type of thing. Uh, but all right, let's start moving on. What else can we do? Rescale scrap models. I can probably just actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go like this. Static mesh, elect, scrap, electronics. Scrap metal. Scrap wood. Bang, bang, bang. Hopefully these look good. Scrap electronics. You're kidding me, it rescaled itself. Okay. I have to do it this way. I'll show you how to do it. Oh, I don't know if this is actually going to work, actually. We'll find out. Assets, meshes, scrap. Static mesh, scrap, electronics. Okay. They're gonna have to stay that size. I don't know, or somehow rescale these meshes. I don't know how do you do that. Uh, unless I add rescaling just to the data table and just rescale the meshes. All right. Anyway, they're going to be half the size. All right. There's that. I want to try see how this toilet door animation looks. Might as well. We can go to here, game instance, jump in as a CEO and try that. Going for almost an hour. I'll probably fix that one straight away as well. What's going on? I just want to make sure it looks right because it's like a grabbing action. Yeah, much better. There's no reason for these to be interactable. I just thought they have to be interactable, like, instead of not being able to see what's in there, like, at least you can, like, role play. Maybe we can do an animation where you can do a piss. And you can actually pretend you're going to the toilet and stuff. Come here, maybe you can activate the sink and some water pours out or something. Let's have a bit of a walk around. Stat FPS. What I want to have is stats, units. Alright, 200 drawers, 400 drawers. I want to see the type of drawers when we walk in here. Because I think this is a little... Oh, 1,000 drawers. See that? Boom. Fucking whoa. 2,000 drawers. Oh, I don't think that's that bad. I think this is just some heavy stuff. Alright, let's have our little walk around. Something I want to check is that I can't use the lockers. I added that logic recently. You do not have access to this locker. Good stuff. That chair's is in the way. I need to move it. I can charge this guy. I'm gonna work out what's going on there. I think it's the root motion, or maybe it is root motion, these animations, or it needs it. I just gotta check the other interactions, like the standard interactions, like using a hammer, and see what that is, and just copy. They look much better when they're talking now. God, we're dropping down to like 30 frames a second in here. Well, it's considering I have not done any optimization other than just adding a cull distance. There's like probably, I haven't checked, there's probably about 4,000 objects or 3,500 objects now. Let's see how much. Yeah, 3,500 actors. Like the cull distance is working. See, the way the cull distances work is when I'm standing here, uh, about that much is loaded and the rest is unloaded. Even to the point where you're walking here, say you're here and the circle's this big, and you're like here, and you can't see down there or there, all this is unloaded. So it's based on your view and also your position. Uh, but we're starting to get up there a little bit. I think we're going to maybe have close to 5,000 actors when we finally build it. So the way I'm planning on doing it is have over here is going to be the cafeteria and the kitchen. Potentially the cafeteria and the kitchen is going to be over here. This sort of leaves room to add maybe one more thing over here, then that's it. And then over where the warehouse is going to be extended. So I'm going to knock this wall out, and you can walk through here and go to the laundry area, which is going to be, because everything's so compact and everything in it, the way I'm going to try and make sure this is all unloaded when you're in the laundry or the workshop is we're going to have like a tunnel, like a walkway tunnels type of thing, and then the laundry is going to be over here somewhere, and then I'm going to knock the wall out here and make a tunnel go like that, and then we're going to have the workshop over here somewhere, just so they're not jam packed all together, because there's a lot of stuff here right now. We've got the maintenance area, the ductwork going over the maintenance area. We've got the sewages there. We've got pretty much everything else here. So yeah, look, we pretty much got 3 cell blocks right here and all that type of stuff. So that's probably why we're dropping down a bit in frames there. But I haven't really done any other type of optimizations. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. And I'm thinking after we've done that, after we've added those 2 areas and plus the cafeteria, there'll be nothing else added for the prison side. That will be the prison side done, and then we can just start focusing on the office side. So maybe we'll add, maybe we'll extend this out. Maybe we'll add something here, maybe here and here, and then that's it. That's going to be the office area, and that will be our map. And we don't need to focus on the map anymore unless we need to add like a totally new area or something, type of thing. But let's see where we are here. Oh yeah, the janitor model, I need to fix that. So we need to go to, see if I can click on the computer. Oh, beautiful. Okay, here. Uh, Here's the issue here. CCTV chargers and then warehouse. Okay. Yeah, it's just going to have a different background. There's that done. I should add the scrap metals. Okay, beautiful. Shout out to the one watching. How you doing, Zuza, mate? Pretty much the first guy that's in the stream. I've been streaming for an hour and pretty much no one's been here. Shout out to the two watching now. I think YouTube's starting to notify the YouTube. What they literally waited 1 hour. They thought this guy's taken 2 days off. let's not recommend his stream until in an hour exactly. And now Streamlabs is starting to spam the fuck out of the chat. But how you doing, Zuza, mate? Welcome back to the stream. So there's that. Okay, there's that. There's that. We can probably start throwing this up here just to, because this is starting to get stupid. Okay. There we go. Streamlabs is what I think it's catching up on all the things because someone has to type at least one thing for these to come up. So I'm still trying to work out the timing and all that type of stuff with that. Okay. See, this is like a revamp. This is just a couple fixes here and adding that. We've got the radial bar. That's another revamp type of thing. Another revamp. This is an OCD fix. It doesn't really need to happen, but I want to fix the index because I don't know how they keep getting it out of order when I'm placing them down. And palette is showing the wrong rack when trying to take a box. Let's look into that. Let's speed this up for starters. Oh, interesting. Oh, we want nothing to happen if they for some reason interact with a palette yet. Let's make sure this is the same. It should be. Yep. Yeah, nothing if they're stock take as well. That's right. Okay. It's showing the wrong box. Go to rack number. Go to rack number. So one of these is wrong. The counting data of the warehouse. And this will be their packing data. That's right. They can't be counting if they're there. So this will be packing data. Packing. That's the one. Okay. Okay. All right. There's that fixed. Also, what I just remembered now, something's not logicking over on the vitals component. Hmm. think that's not firing. I'll just write this down. Vitals not updating properly on begin play. There's no saving logic now. Alright, so these are the jobs that I want to work before we work on. We need to work on some other things. So if you've got any suggestions, let me know in the comments. I need to let the animator know that. These are just a couple of things. This is a bunch of revamping. This is major revamping right here. That's let's consider that to be a bug. Make radio bar. Okay, those are the fixes. Okay, so we've got immediate fixes, and then we got immediate things to do, and this is for the animator. But that's probably where I'm gonna probably leave this stream. That's all I really wanted to do. I wanted to shout out to the one watching. Whoever's watching, let me know if you got any ideas for some features. I wanted to sort of brainstorm on what we could sort of work on next, because I need to wait until next week until I can get some models. And the first models I'm going to get the workshop. So we can have a conveyor belt and all that type of stuff, and we can have machines where you can work on and do processes to you know, to produce license plates, which is apparently a thing in America. So that's probably what we'll be working on next, but until then we need to work on something. All I wanted to do in this stream was to jump in, show you the final version of the janitor, you know, fix the NPCs, add the new animations that we needed to do, and just, you know, work on a couple of things. But I think we've sort of come to a point where this is really a big, massive update, which I'll do at the end. This is all like a revamp and making everything better. You know, even doing some things, you know, reversing some of my what's the word? Lack of knowledge in things, and doing like rookie stuff. I need to convert all that stuff, and then this I can pretty much do straight away. But yeah. So I'm not sure what we're going to be working on next, but I'll make sure that I find some sort of system that we can work on next, and that'll be in tomorrow's stream. But yeah, if you're wondering where I was the last 2 days, I pretty much just took 2 days off, but we're going to be back in the streams, back in the daily streams. So I try to go at least 4 or 5 days, you know, straight for each stream before I do take another day off. So we'll be going for the next 3 to 4 days, and the next stream will be tomorrow around 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Sydney time. But that's probably where I'm going to leave this stream. Sorry for the two watching right now. You're probably, because we've been going for an hour, you're probably better off just as soon as I stop, just start at the start. And yeah, I love your game and how you dev it. I'm trying to create a prison game on Unity, but now I'm stuck to create a main menu, etc. I think the menu Unreal Engine is more better. Well, yeah. Well, I reckon you'll have a better time with Unreal Engine, because, you know, there's an abundance of assets and all that type of stuff, but you don't really need a main menu right now. That's why I don't have it. You don't really need a main menu straight away. All you need to is be able to just spawn in the world and start testing out your game mechanics. You know, I've got a saving component where I save variables to things, but I haven't got a saving system yet. The only thing that saves is the inventory. So I just, you know, if something needs to save like that, then I'll save it. But you don't really need a main menu at the start, because with the main menu, then you have to go through the main menu to load into the game, and it's a waste of time at the very beginning type of thing. So it's really up to you, but I'm just sort of saying that. But shout out to the two watching. the two that's watching now, you're probably better off. I'm going to stop the stream now. We've been going for an hour and 10 minutes because I think YouTube didn't recommend the stream to anybody for the first hour. Like literally 1 hour and 1 minute that people started coming in. But you're probably better off just as soon as I stop, just sort of restart the stream, and you'll be able to see everything that I've done. But anyway, guys, I'll see you in tomorrow's stream from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Sydney time, Australia. We'll see you then, guys. I need your opinions, please, for menus, settings, etc. I will do it all at the end of my dev. Yeah, you don't necessarily need a main menu at the start. It's just going to be, now you're going to have to go through the main menu to load into your map, where you just don't worry about that right now, and just worry about getting the mechanics in your game done. And while you're during that, you want to be able to just load straight into the map, no fucking going around through a menu and waiting for things to load and all that type of stuff. But yeah, that's just what I would do. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream, at least for the last 10 minutes. But we'll see you tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Sydney time. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace. Okay, thank you so much, and you are doing an amazing job. Thanks, bro, and I'll see you probably tomorrow in the next stream. Peace.